at the sun rising. I wish all you viewers that are watching the sun rising. Now, I'm obviously not wearing the best choice of shoes. You know, we had like +8 yesterday, so I was under the impression that we would have less snow, but it hasn't done anything other than slightly melt. But like, look at the pinks that are like happening around us. I almost need to. I was gonna go to that other end, but since it's like coming up in like 4 minutes from when I ended the last video, I wanted you guys to see it for yourself. And we do get really good. We do get really good sunrises here, so you get to see the sunset nice, and you get to see the sunrise just as nice. But you can see that the backdrop from the reflection of the sun is oh, you can see it poking its head through the trees. I'm gonna go this way, and so I like to. Oh, there we go. There it is, off in the distance. I wonder if I can zoom in. Oh, I totally can. Look at that. Look at those rays coming off. Look at the rays. Boom. Natural light. I know I'm just making weird sounds, but look at the colors of that sunrise. You see, I noticed something interesting the other day, or like on New Year's, when I had taken a bunch of pictures. And the LED lights that we have give off a really sharp color spectrum, which I don't think is very natural. But see, at this moment, I like staring into the sun. I will show a video quickly of me keeping my eyes open as the sun is rising. I see all that color spectrum hitting my eyes. And I don't take my focus off of it. I focus 100% into the sun. It's kind of crazy when you really think about it, that I feel like the sun sets and rises in the same place constantly, which in a sense is kind of crazy, because if the earth is rotating through the universe, how can it randomly hit the same place every time if it's supposed to be randomly spinning? That's just my thoughts. So, as we give homage to what we were, to what gives us life, really, like without the sun, we'd all be dead. Without the sun, there'd be no life. And to live in this ecosystem that we have, where you need all these elements like fire, earth, and water, the sun is a key element. And see, as I stare into it right now, which I'm going to show you quickly, as I'm staring into the sun, I can see a red ring that kind of vibrates around the sun. And I don't take my focus off of it. I just let the light hit my eyes, because I totally believe that by taking in this energy, you are feeding your body as a light being. And if that's what we are, then why not? Right? But this is just a new revelation that I've had. So even the glare around the sun is kind of like a reddish purple, like how I saw in the backdrop behind us. I took my eyes off of it, but I'll give you guys that view again. I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. Just taking some pictures at the same time as I'm doing this while I'm not looking, so who knows what these pictures are going to look like. But I don't even know where my dog is right now. But I'm totally focused on this. I want to get as much of that energy as possible. So here we are. Good boy. Thank you. My gorgeous hand. Pictures as I stare. And I'll post these. I'm just literally taking it in. You know, I just realized I wasn't taking pictures. I was changing the camera angle back and forth. We'll try to take some pictures for you guys after. Okay, go. Go. Look at this. Start to another day. There's a reason why they call it a present. Because we presently don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. Even though we can activate our subconscious to create what tomorrow is going to bring. Just by thinking about it. That's how powerful we are. But I feel like we're being distracted in life from actually achieving those things. Because if there were people that were free enough to manifest, the meaning of manifest is to be clear or obvious to the eye or mind. And the interesting thing about a ship's manifest is the meaning of a detailed statement or invoice of a vessel's cargo. And we are vessels. We carry the light within us. But it feels like we are being suppressed from doing so. There's a reason why we are constantly fighting mindlessly over topics that do not benefit the growth of mankind, but only the downfall of mankind. And yet we keep being told that we're the problem when we are actually also the solution. I have a saying, your nothing is your everything, because you were born into this world with nothing, and you will leave from this world with nothing. So be happy for everything. Because no matter what happens to you, life will always move on. So make the best of it. Don't wait to live your life once you're gone. Wait to live your life now. Live in the present. Live in the moment. Just live. There's a reason why we're called human beings, because we all have the opportunity to be right now. And what are we doing with that opportunistic gift? Are we being what we're supposed to be? Or are we just living life without any purpose? How else do you move forward if you do not cultivate any kind of thought towards where you are going, how you will get there, how you will get there, and how you will impact humanity. That's literally how we're supposed to kind of move forward, right? So, I'm done with this sun rising because my feet are getting cold. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every minute of it. You know, you guys, we all have time, but time also doesn't exist. As many people be like, oh no, not one of those guys. Time doesn't exist. Well, it kind of does, but it really doesn't. There's a reason why they call it a watch. For it to exist, you have to watch time. And I believe that the reason why we get old is because we spend so much of our time watching it instead of just being human beings. Be, go forward, multiply, do all the things that make you happy. Stop cultivating bullshit in your life and start creating, start manifesting. Go out into the world and make the world a different place just because you were here, just because you were born, just because you live, just because there's nothing else for you to do. Like we take on all these mundane tasks in life that don't serve us. The reason why they don't serve us is because it's not naturally meant for us to live the way we live. Even though I'm lucky enough to live where I live right now, look at how close these houses are. Do you think that's normal? No, that's part of industrialization. Get them into a box. Get them exactly where we can control them. That's the whole purpose of this system, is to keep the system alive. But there's a different one that we can all cultivate, that we can all kind of bring a different light to the table, you know? Look at that sun as it hits my face. Like, think about the plants that are going to pop up here in the next couple months, because spring is upon us. It's on the way. And one thing I find interesting, look at that. This is what everything thrives on. Fire, earth, water. You know? The dog, as much as we stay inside during the winter, he wants to be outside no matter what. I have videos of us walking in minus 35, and he does not give two craps about what it's like. You know? So enjoy the morning. Don't rush. Like, all these people are all on the clock. Like clockwork. Think about what you're speaking, how you are manifesting. Because through your words, you're going to manifest exactly the things that they tell you. They place it in your mind because they know that we're the creators. We're the ones who are manifesting things into existence. And without our creative thoughts, we will not move forward. We will only stay in one place. So when you wake up tomorrow, wake up with a different mind. Wake up with a different perspective. And just wake up to knowing that the light lives within you. And to all you Christian people out there, where it says, I am in you as you are in me, as Jesus would say. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a biblical believer. I have studied it, but there are some interesting facts. And the facts being that the light is within us and we are within it. And without it, we all die. except for those who are not from the light. We come from the earth, and yet we wear shoes to ground us. Yes, it's winter time, and my body has not been built up to the immunity of walking barefoot in the snow, but we need to cultivate our energy and go back to the earth where which we came from. And that's why I'm taking this moment to create this live with me and this gorgeous animal that I love so much. Look at him. Look at him. He's just straight up beautiful. Like, look at you. You're freaking gorgeous. Like, I can't believe how beautiful you are. Like, if you only knew. I know you're like, I just want to play with the other dogs, but you don't know how to gently run up there. You gotta like a 90-pound bowling ball, go and like tackle every dog through, and then you're like, oh, it's just you guys. You know, like a police officer on high alert with his gun. There's criminals everywhere. That's the way Chunks is. There's dogs everywhere. So that's the point of this live, was more or less to get you guys to have a different perspective today. And it starts today. And it can start every day. So there you have it. And I'm going to end this to enjoy our walk. My hands are a little cold. It is -4. But yeah, there's one dog that's terrified of Chunks. Come. Close. Close. So we're gonna walk through. The dog's like always looking at Chunks like, oh. It's terrified. But anyways, here we are. You guys have a beautiful day. Talk to you next time.